Welcome back, Hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return Monster Hunter World ICE, where we've got the first of the two title update monsters that we'll be going after. And for that, I just gotta switch out our weapon to... I could take the Nurgle Whisper, or I could take the Kodachi Strike Bow. Let me just see the comparison of... We're taking the Nurgle Whisper. The power level is just far better there. Everything looks okay there. So our focus this time is going to be on the big bad devil himself, and I think everybody's favorite invader. I know Basil has fondness for like how the B-52 comes in, but I think Deviljho still inspires the most like fear and intimidation when it comes to an invasion monster. So we're going to start tackling that and see how we go along. Ah, Hunter! Quite a coincidence that you showed up as soon as you're needed. That's quite a handy skill. First, our deepest thanks for guiding us through the Wildspire. We haven't had a chance to show our appreciation. Now then, a matter of great importance has come to us scholars, and requires immediate attention. The commander shall be attending as well. Come along now, brave hunter. Time is of the essence.
Okay.
I assume you've called this council for some significant news. Yes, Commander. We have startling and rather frightful report for you. Boogie, he's come to join us too. Hunter, I assume by now you are aware of nature's food chain and how it works, yes? There are predators and there are prey. It's a natural occurrence in this world. Since the first fleet landed in the New World, not a day goes by where we don't feel the ripple of its effects. But there is one dreadful creature whose sole purpose is to destroy the very foundation of the food chain itself. And that creature has been spotted in the New World for the very first time. Now, it does make me wonder about Deviljho a bit. Wait, no. Are you talking about a Deviljho? Seriously? A Deviljho? The hell's that thing doing here? It makes me wonder what Deviljho's natural role actually is, because is it just a monster that, from evolution and the way they are, evolved to this point where they're just walking extinctions or gluttony incarnate? Or it's like they're an actual, like, source home range or homeland they're from, where that's the only way they survive. I've never really thought about tackling that, just because it feels weird to have nature create such an extinction event on feet, basically. There's no mistaking it, Commander. I spotted the tracks with my own eyes. Deviljho, the World Eater. Damn it, this is bad. Its very presence is as much of a threat to the ecosystem as any Elder Dragon, maybe even worse.
Okay.
Alright, here's how we're going to do things. I'm putting you three in charge of this investigation.
Give it everything you've got.
Hunters of the 5th, get out there and find everything you can about this Deviljho and report to these three scholars. We will need the entire 5th to help search for tracks or clues. Once we have enough information, we can try to pinpoint its whereabouts and maybe its next destination. Sorry to butt in, but just to add one more thing, we're actually developing a new specialized tool for you hunters. And researching this Deviljho will certainly advance its progress. We'll hand it over as soon as it's ready. Tread carefully out there, Hunter. Oh, is this actually something I have to do the tracking thing again for it? Yes. Once you gather enough research points, talk to that. Okay, so... Oh, actually, it looks like I already completed enough. Perfect. Thank you for your patience, Hunter. Completing our analysis of the tracks the 5th have gathered for us. Let's talk somewhere else, shall we? Follow us. I guess because of everything I had done up to that point, it all counts towards it. We finally analyzed all the tracks you found, and we're ready to report the results. We were able to figure out Deviljho's exact location. It was no small task, though. Indeed, that beast comes and goes as it pleases. It was a miracle we were able to locate as fast as we did. If we let this chance slip by, we may never get another opportunity like this again. We posted a quest called the Food Chain Dominator. It's a daunting task, but if anyone in Aster can do it, it's you. One more thing, due to the extreme danger Deviljho presents, no one except the research team will be allowed to enter the ancient forest. That means the handler needs to be on standby at camp. It's far too dangerous for her to be in the ancient forest. Now that the rules are crystal clear, let's go. And does that actually pop us? Okay, no, it doesn't pop us right into the quest. So I can go up, eat, and then we'll embark. But yeah, I think Deviljho is a monster that works best not on every game, or like every entry in the series. It's one of those ones where it's best if it gets the ability to take you by surprise. Sort of like how Basil worked pretty well for World, where we didn't really know it was actually included with the game. Well, granted, over in the west, we got it a little later, I think, so that's when we realized Basil was part of it. But Invasion Monster has to almost, like, be done in secret until you encounter it in a hunt, and it's like, oh shit moment. And Deviljho was definitely one of those ones. I think it was best done in Monster Hunter 3 Try, because most likely you would encounter Deviljho going after Kurupeko, which is the absolute opposite of what you would be expecting when going on to a hunt for just like a high-rank Kurupeko. And then it didn't actually get an official intro, I think, until Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, where it has the... It goes after and basically takes down Great Jaggy just because it lands on it. It's a monster that has always been an imposing inclusion for... Okay, right, nothing in the side. I think it's... Where? Oh, special assignments, that's right, my bad. Yeah, I accept that, and then we'll head out. Deviljho's always been a monster that has had a lot of intimidation with it because you're never really equipped to encounter it until the end of high rank. And I think that's a way to keep the invasion monsters too, is let them be a new threat to come with a higher rank, and then they can always be a danger or a threat. World, I do like the twist where they can actually help you a little bit on certain hunts as long as you're careful. Because if you do have, like, say, an Adogeron hunt, Deviljho can basically do the majority of the hunt for you if you let it. But my only issue with Deviljho is probably the fact that as a bowgunner, I can't use the dragon element it gives all that well. I think the light bowgun has been able to produce some... Nope. Where's our deer handler? That's a good question. But I think some of the Deviljho weapons have usually been good for either raw damage or being able to get some dragon element out and going. Yeah, so we just gotta follow the footprints. Yeah, we kind of forgot to let her know about the Deviljho.
Every last edible and potable in the New World is nearly complete. Grandpa, Father, I wish you were here to see this.
Yeah, well, you might get a little bit more than you bargained for there, Handler. Again, I far prefer what they did with Fear Rain when it came to, like, having the companion that you're going and hunting with. I kind of hope we see more of that going forward for... Ooh. Going forward for the series, just because it felt so natural and worked really well having that bit of AI help for it. Now, I don't know how it would feel if you were, like, playing multiplayer through Sunbreak's story.
This is a mushroom.
But I could see it being something where, like, if you are going to play the story solo, you have the option for... Oh, yeah, that's Deviljho track. You have the option to have the AI, like, follower, or... What do they call it? There's a specific name given to...
If you're not sure it's right, take a bite.
What was it? I think it was a follower system. Like, they were followers. But yeah, I could see if you are playing solo, give people the option to have them along. Or if you're playing multiplayer, you can kind of keep the story focused more around you and just everybody else playing.
Hey, partner! Come here!
It's the food chain in action, and the top has just made its arrival. Deviljho.
It's gonna eat me!
Now. Oh, actually, I'm surprised I got hit by the defense down already. Although, yeah, I've got to be very careful here. Let me just see if I can, like, even get on for anything. Yeah, this was one of the funnest parts about the Deviljho's world incarnation. The fact that he just picks up some of the monsters and literally uses and flings them around. I guess I should say it uses. Because unlike Black Diablos, who are only females you encounter, there's probably male and female Deviljhos. Nope, and that's just ticked him off. I actually don't know if he's going after food or us specifically.
Never give up.
Okay, now, yeah, that's towards us. Oh, shoot. And I just got hit by Dragon Element. Oh, I guess I got caught by that. Thank you, though, Runa, for the, Ooh. Yeah, gotta be careful. I didn't even realize the handler has, like, a stamina bar for this part. Ah, shoot, but I'm getting caught by a lot of things here. Yes, I know, knock it down, get her to safety, blah-de-blah-de blah. I'm up against a literal dragon T-Rex. Cut me a little slack there. Yeah, I know these aren't going to have the most power to them because we're still inflicted by the Dragon Blight. But I can still at least get some damage put out and put into it. Or just get my face caved in by him. Actually, this might be the most the handler does in any of the quests, because I think she's actually making him get flung around into stuff. I didn't realize this the first time around when I had played. Let's see if we can get this off. Oh, Jagras! You want to get out of here? I mean, I don't mind if Deviljho decides to take a few more chomps out of you. There you go. And then a little bit of free healing. Thank you, Runa. Ooh, there we go. Oh, no. No staggers yet on Joe. Well, Handler is hanging in there, though. Oh. Okay, well, at least she got flung off by now.
Thanks. I was really in a pickle, and you kept me from being actually in a pickle.
Yeah, now we can hunt it proper. Don't have to worry about all the screaming in our ear. Oh, and there goes the tail. God, I love being able to get the tails off as a gunner. If you ever played basically from generations earlier, it was the one thing you could never really reliably do. But the bow in World, that changed so much for us. Okay, let me get my stamina up. And I think he's enraged, but he's not actually, like, got all the dragon element through him. Ow. It's like the eyes are definitely red, like he's enraged. but he doesn't have the dragon element coursing through him. I don't know if it's like a bug from this. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that hurt. I think the tree screwed up my aim a little bit. Oh, there we go. You know what? We rarely do it in the series, but let's see about actually getting a wall slam in. There we go. Oh, another knockdown. Oh, but he doesn't stay down for long, does he? Oh, never mind. He does go down again. Oh, no, not that. I wanted... Not that. I wanted that. Thank you. Still, one thing that World always had a little issue with was when you'd want to go for the dropped items. You would always pick up the slinger ammo first. That was kind of annoying. Okay, but let me snag that. Let's see. We've got a few things we can snag, like say... Oh, Jaggers, screw off, man. Like, you literally got yourself ripped apart by Deviljho. You shouldn't be trying to pick a fight with us when we're holding our own. Little bugger. Is it 2 carves? No, just 1. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep on Deviljho. Jaggers is just a nuisance, really. And see about working at wrapping this hunt up. Some more footprints just to work at the tracking skill. Not really that I need it, because we're not going for, like, completionist. There we go. That is how I love how World did the environmental parts. Like, nothing weird, like you pick the little... you pick the wildlife up and you can use it like a power-up. They're just part of the world, and they're as equally dangerous to the monsters as they are to you. And can I... Oh yeah, I can use the Vitality Mantle again. Nice. Oh lord, what was that? And let's see about trying to get you knocked down. Stabby, stabby, stabby. I still think this is a bit absurd for, like, if you're going after a monster with giant arrows that are like 10 times the size of a little knife, I still feel like it's bizarre that the monster goes so worrisome about that. No, and here's the punching bag to get punched again. No, I actually got him to drop him pretty quickly there. Oh. Okay, where is he? There he is. Okay, so there's a footprint. Oh, not Great Jaggers material. I was hoping that'd be Deviljho. Oh, boy. I am surprised how much health Deviljho does have, because we've going at him pretty steadily. I wonder if I have to get a little bit more tracking skill up to see, like, how much health he'll have left. Okay, he's still on his way, so I'm guessing he might be going for food. He didn't stop here like I think he could. Snag that, snag that, snag that. Yeah, there you are. Oh, no, I don't think you were coming here for food. I think you just got... Yeah, that's not as bad of an attack anymore now that you're... Oh. There's a nice part break to the head. God, the Dragon Piercer is just so good. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll let him go so I can get a good Dragon Piercer when he goes to sleep. But Deviljho got such an intimidating redo with World that he really has lived up to, like, his previous hype. The only thing I don't think they did with Deviljho was try to bring back one of the silliest event quests that he was in, where he's... I'm trying to remember how big they made him. They basically make him to, like, an absurd gold crown size, where you fight one that is, like... I'm trying to think of how big it is. Like, 2 times the size of a regular gold crown. And it is called the World Eater, or that's what the quest was titled. Oh, shoot. Kind of thought I might have been able to stay on him going past that. Oh, yeah, make your noise, but shut up and go. Again, Great Jagras, you are way too overconfident for where you sit in the food chain. Okay, yeah, so he's going to be going through here. You know what, I'll pick up the scatter nuts, just in case I do need to use 1,000 dragon. Is he going up there to sleep? Okay, see, he's still got the red eye icon. Oh, no, that went down to yellow, so I think he might be taking a snooze. Nope. Not sure what he's up to. I'm just going to wait for a moment and see. It's like he's not going to sleep, but he is definitely... Oh, you can actually use items while you're crouched and hiding. Good to know. Yeah, he's going off to find the spot to sleep. Okay. It is kind of nice the Monster Hunter world did include also, like, this little hunting aspect where you could be crouched and hidden and just watch the monster to see what it does. Okay, so it says he actually is down here. Is he on this level or is he down below this? Oh, there you are. Okay, you know what? Oh, you know what? Actually, since I don't have one of these guys... Ooh, come here, you. There we are. Okay. 1, 2, 3, Dragon Piercer. There we go. I was hoping that one might have done it. It just felt like it was going to be the last one. And there was Deviljho. Again, he was an amazing inclusion for World as a title update. I think even Savage Deviljho was actually done better than, like, the previous incarnations. I know 4 Ultimate, 3 Ultimate, Savage Deviljho was more annoying than dangerous. Well, okay, technically he was super annoying because he would pin you so much and that was dangerous, but it felt like that was too often all its attacks would do is pin you over and over and over again. Whereas when they brought back Savage Deviljho, I think they brought it more so that he used the dragon element far more often, and that made for a more compelling fight. It didn't feel like every second attack or so was, oh, you're pinned and now you gotta get out, or if you do get pinned and you run out of dung bombs, you're kinda done or toast. So Deviljho, you got a great upgrade with World, and I am curious to see when we'll see it back. I think we could use more just invasion-type monsters in general, like Deviljho, Basil, see what else comes down the pipeline. But with having taken a break from Deviljho for Sunbreaker Rise, I could kind of see maybe the next entry for Monster Hunter bringing him forward. There we go, up to Hunter rank 24. And that is everything there. So we'll head back to Astera, end this episode out, and then we've got one last monster to go after. Just to, just to complete the full Monster Hunter World ICE epilogue. Or, well, the World epilogue. Again, this last little week has been a little bit of padding. Also, pet our Fugi.
Gathered at the main gate. Seems like they're getting ready to go out on an expedition in the forest.
Yeah, we'll pet Poogie, and you know what? Let's talk to these guys. Our deepest apologies for keeping you waiting. You've done some fine work for us. Let's talk somewhere else, shall we? Follow us. Now, this is just the wrap-up from the Deviljho, and then we'll also check out the gear and weapons. Hey, partner. Way to go out there. And, thanks for getting me out of that jam. Sorry about that. Poogie. That was a fine display, Hunter. I don't think even the Admiral could have done a better job. However, I must ask, what in Astera were you doing out there, dear handler? Okay, so this may come as a shock to you guys since I don't talk about it so often, but I really like food. I mean, really, really, really like food. I'm a total foodie. That's your only identity. In fact, decided to document every single edible thing I could find in the New World in order to make a comprehensive guide. I had some downtime while at camp, decided to go out and search for ingredients. Sorry, I guess I got carried away. It's just the New World. Everywhere you look, there's something I want to eat. I see. The classic go-getter attitude. I like it. Despite the danger, you did nothing wrong. If I risk your life chasing after your dreams and being a lazy do-nothing. And you know what? We all risk our lives coming to the New World. That's what we do, and that's who we are. Getting back on track, Brave Hunter, we have something for you. This is the new specialized tool we're able to complete thanks to the information your Deviljho research provided us. We know you will use it well. Well, now we must head back out and continue our research. Dear handler, look forward to reading your guide someday. Stay safe, and may the Sapphire Star light your way. Oh, the Dragon-proof mantle. That's right. You got all the other elements, but then you didn't get the dragon one till there. And let me see. We want to go up and check the Deviljho equipment quickly, and then we'll end this episode out. So let's preview the armor, because that's the easiest one to look at. And this is, I think, the classic high-rank Deviljho look. The big, burly wrestler. So skills for Part Breaker, Handicraft, Speed Eating, Latent Power, and... oh, not Defense. That's just for my Talisman. I'm trying to think of what set would be best for. I'm kind of thinking maybe Hammer, just with the Latent Power and the Speed Eating. Although, truthfully, it might just be more of like a versatility set because of a few things there. But weapons... I know this is where Deviljho's stuff shine quite a bit, because there is, like, the light bowgun was pretty good with the silencer attachment, which basically gave it a Deviljho head. It's actually one of my favorite bowgun looks, just because the light bowguns that look like a little mini version of the monster are top rank for me. That's my favorite design for them. The heavy bowgun, I think, was only introduced... it might have only been introduced in World going forward. But yeah, there's that all done. Looks really nice. And then another big standout that I think only got introduced with World was the bow. And I love this like little short bow sort of look to it. I don't really have anything to be able to like build it yet, but Deviljho bow was easily a favorite from World. But I'm good to wrap everything up here. So, thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Monster Hunter World ICE. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave the comments right down below. Next episode, we have to go after the Empress of Flame, and that'll probably wrap us up for World, and then hopefully we'll have at least one more week of Monster Hunter Rise, Monster Hunter Sunbreak, to tackle the last title update monsters and that. So thank you all very much for joining me, and until I do see you in the next video or episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, well, as always again, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.